テラシオンの守護天使セレニエルが来ました。モンスターと戦うのには慣れています。どれほど倒してきたかなんてもう数えきれませんよ。暗いここはすっかり怯えてしまったようですね。皆さん
Friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Hako. The devs for Chaos Zero Nightmare recently had a live stream. It was a lengthy one. There was so much information. It was all in Korean. So I thought I'd do my best to sum it all up, highlight the goodies in English, and I'll do it as fast as I can so I can get to drink my coffee. So the live stream had kind of 3 pillars. The first one is play diversification. So they want to general gameplay, especially when you get the end game, to involve more than just farming save data. There's also going to be a lot of changes, make that save data farming. That's still going to be a part of it, make that less frustrating. They're going to be leaning even heavier on the seasonal content, and they're going to work hard to make sure that seasonal content is fun and engaging. They've also done some real hard work on the core systems of the game, and to heighten immersion, and to work on everything that they've received feedback on. So if you're not happy with the game, make sure to leave feedback, because it's a cliche, but the devs do seem to be kind of good at listening. On December 24, so Christmas Eve, we're getting CZN and the combatant, and the partner Hako. We're getting the Great Rift Phase 2, we're getting a Chaos Core expansion, multiple quality of life fixes, and holiday events. CZN also comes with the gooniest lobby background that I've ever seen, so enjoy. In January 2026, we get the what they call the Scream Spiral Tower, new endgame mode, Naria releases, more fixes, they're adding a story skip, and some UI tweaks. In February, Season 2 starts. For that one, we're going to the Barren Planet, and we're gonna uncover some story over there. For that, we're getting a new combatant called 9 and their partner Typheria. We're getting a Silver River Martial Tournament, we're getting a balance patch, first sync, save presets, and a function that allows us to borrow save data from our friends, which can be kind of cool. In April 2026, Season 3 will start. We're getting a new mode then called Chaos Assault, Purification Protocol, Corruption Mode, Unit Challenges, and PC key mapping. A lot of really good, cool stuff coming. So the characters that we know are coming now is CZN on December 24th, Naria January 14th, 9 February 4th, and on February 25th we get Typheria. Of all of these upcoming ones, I think Naria might be the one that has my interest most. I think she looks cool as all hell. Now I won't go in too much in depth into all of these different modes, but basically all of them have an angle. Now something that the devs are looking to fix is the fact that a lot of mechanics are kind of only relevant on a chaos run, and then for the rest of the gameplay it doesn't really matter. Like breakdowns and stress, etc., which is a major thing in chaos, but once you're out of there, it's it doesn't matter in any sort of other endgame mode. So that's what they're looking to fix, making diversifying what we do at the endgame, and making other units more decks, more valuable. Not have endgame mode where speed is the only thing, because that de-incentivizes so many characters. So more content to appease to more characters. Shout out to Orlea. One of the cool things I mentioned is that we will also be able to borrow a save data from any of our friends. This has a limit. I think it was once per day per friend, and we could use this in any of the simulation trials, etc. So kind of a cool little change. In Season 2, as I'm understanding it, we'll also be able to properly create guilds together. So slap it down in the comments if you're interested in joining the community guild. Also, they've acknowledged that farming save data can be frustrating, so we're getting more stuff to help get the perfect decks. We're gonna be getting items where we can customize save datas. We're gonna get some items where we can choose a different epiphany on a card, maybe duplicate a card, etc. Things to afterhand make our save datas perfect, and not have it be a slog of 50 runs hoping to get the best one. Basically, we're gonna get more tools in our toolkit to just quality of life stuff, make better save datas. They're also giving us a bunch of quality of life improvements, like if you go into an unidentified area and you've seen like that account before, you can fast forward through it. Also, like the long skill delay after certain skills have been played are gonna be shortened down. Basically, like just give us smoother experience. They've also acknowledged that some of the fates that we get in a Chaos round, that they are kind of poop. So they're reworking and like changing up a lot of the fates to make them more appealing for like more types of gameplay. For the zero system, we're also like getting more upgrades that will help us like tweak stages, help us tweak like god stages like divine epiphanies, and also help us tweak rerolls and copies. So once again, more tools to help us make better save datas. They're also giving us like seasonal skill trees that will be active like for that season, for like the seasonal chaos rounds, I'm assuming. They're doing some exciting things in the codex, like adding in more encounters and just a lot of changes, like freshen it up and make it more exciting. For the save data, they're also like allowing presets, and like I said, they're also allowing us to borrow a friend's save data, which can be really fun. Also, they're like in certain modes, you'll be able to like manually like raise up a character's level, even if that unit isn't actually leveled up. So basically, say Teresa in my account. If I want to play Teresa, it's such a massive like investment of resources before she's even usable, because she's level 10 and like I haven't started leveling her yet. And I don't feel like I can because I'm out of resources. So they're adding in like some modes where you'll be able to like raise their level manually. So like my level 10 Teresa will count as a level 60 and be fully kitted out, which is a great way to like test out a character and, you know, kind of judge, is it worth your time to actually build them. In February, they're also rolling out a balance patch, and they said that they will be doing balance patches on like regular intervals and help the characters that have been kind of struggling a little bit. And first of all, they're going to take a look at a lot of the controllers. I think it was Nia, Ray, Orlea, and Cassius are all going to have like a balance overlook and a little bit of a tweak to hopefully make them work even better. There will also be a return gift for anybody that's been away from the game for a bit. Maybe some people installed it day one, didn't vibe with it. Well, if you come back to the game now, you'll get a little bit of like return goodies. Now, overall, I would say that this looks absolutely great. It was hard to like sit and take notes in the live stream because there was like just such a bombardment of information. They are doing a lot. We're getting a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of like reworking of older stuff. So kind of similar to what the Sandless devs did. That also had a little bit of a rocky launch. Like they needed to progress the game while also rework basically every aspect of the game that like existed. And we're seeing something similar here. We're getting so many new like functions, systems, new characters, and they're also reworking everything that's already existing. They also said that they're looking at like Yuki specifically and like buffing some of her playstyles, giving her some more options. I think that they said like in a previous dev talkers or a post that they're looking to like give her like a single target build kind of. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, basically a lot of changes coming. Like you can tell that they're working really hard on the game. I think it's great that we get like more stuff to help out with the save data, because yeah, that is kind of the end game right now, and it is frustrating because even if you get the perfect deck, well, it's hard to have it save perfectly as well. And I also think that like an end game where not speed is everything is also good, makes more characters like viable, and in my opinion makes for like more interesting playstyles and more interesting team comps. They're also going to be working on like more consistent translation, like, you know, not have one mechanic called 5 different things. They're going to be working on that, which I also think is great. And for all of the Gooners in the community, well, rejoice, because if you thought that we had Goonie backgrounds before, well, you ain't seen nothing yet, because yeah, we're getting some spicy ones. Overall, I think that this is a very like good look for the game. I like what they're doing. They're doing kind of more than I was expecting. So here's to hoping that it's all gonna be good. I'll leave a link to the original live stream if you like want to watch it more in depth. Like I said, this is meant to just be a short and sweet like kind of summary. If you want to deep dive, head on over there. So lots of exciting things coming. Be very excited and know that I will cover every change and every new character coming out on the channel. So if you're interested in that, hit that bell notification. And if you're looking for a guide for any of the like old cast, Yuki, Orlea, anybody, also check out the rest of the channel. And everybody, as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a big hug, and until next time, Hako out.